Hello guys and girls, Voices from the Dark here, welcome back to Ugly Face Simulator 2017. Marina Mistfire has become a vampire, and is a tragic fate indeed. In the last episode we went around raiding a few places. Well, we mainly raided Rickety Mine and we got ourselves quite a lot of loot there. So now, through the power of fortified strength, we will carry with us 799 units of loot back to Cheydinhal. And once we're back in Cheydinhal, we're going to get filthy rich. We're also going to try to see if we can reach 75 Mercantile, which means that we can start investing in stores, which has been a big goal for us, and it's going to be a big, important milestone for us to reach. But getting back's probably going to be quite easy as long as we just jump right and also just jump out of the way of these alien ruins here. But as you can see, traveling, it's not really gonna be much of an issue for us anymore when you can just jump down hills like this and take barely any damage and just bounce down. Oh, it's wonderful. Oh, wait, let's just make sure we don't die. I'm not quite sure how far we fell there. Okay, no, we were fine. I'm just still a little bit skeptical here. There we go. Oh boy. There we go. Leap of faith. That should make us survive. Perfect. Acrobatic skill increase. And we're back in the city. How long did that take, huh? A minute? That's not bad. Something's chasing me, but yeah, good luck catching up. Oh, we actually did catch up. Impressive. Hey, hey. Goodbye. Yeah. Kill that wolf. Okay, wonderful. Thank you for showing interest in my buttocks today, but you shall not be consuming it, because you are dead. Let's get back inside Cheydinhal. Now we need to think of a good place to sell. I think we're gonna stop by the general store. I want to see, I cannot remember exactly her levels when it comes to what she sells. I mean, the price, the money that she has in her inventory, and her bartering skill. But we need to find somebody who's novice or apprentice. They don't need to have a lot of money, but I need to be able to push them far so we can sell off the cheaper gear. Then we need to find somebody with a lot of money where we can just dump the rest of the really expensive stuff. So we'll just wait around until midday, where the store should be open. It should be booming, except for the fact that nobody ever visits these stores except for the player. And there was a comment about me that apparently was left unspoken. That was spooky. Well, we'll pop Pack Mule and lighten load so we can make it over to the counter.
Hello.
Hello. Hey.
What can I do for you?
Well, you, my good lady, could trade with me.
Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
I'm sure there's some quality goods right here. Well then, do you sell anything that interests me? Not really. I don't feel very compelled to buy anything you have. So instead, how about you buy from me? She has 1,000 gold and she's a journeyman, so I think I've already tested her before. Journeyman is quite okay. I actually think we'll be able to sell a lot of our goods to her. So let's just cast Thornir's Bargain.
It's my pleasure.
And
please,
she's good. Wonderful.
I offer the finest goods and the lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
We'll see about that.
I can't make that deal.
Yeah, we probably would have to keep it on.
That seems a fair price.
Ooh, okay, so 77 is okay. What about 78?
A fine transaction.
Very good. 79. Nice, but 80 was pushing it, I think.
You've
okay. We have gotten a lot of special arrows that we'll be able to get rid of now, which is very good. As well as the upcoming epic item, Axe of Icy Darkness. Frost damage and weakness to frost. Love that axe, but it's going. Bow Jolts, super cool.
That's a fair deal.
It's going. Bows. We're gonna keep our own bow of Absorb because it was kind of fun to play around with. Get rid of some more arrows. I mean, I should probably keep some arrows that I can use. Toss out the Elven Bow, the short swords, the Warhammer, the battle axe. Look at all of this stuff. Langorin Blade we won't need anymore. It's not a quest item. Mace of Scorching.
That seems a fair price.
The Staff of Paralysis. I haven't been using it as much lately, but it's a good sign that I don't feel that I need it. So we'll get rid of some of the silver arrows too, I think. That, and steel arrows, of course. Base ring of strength. The battlemage gear. I have to make a new outfit. I have to make a new hood, and I have to make new robes. I mean, I don't have to make new robes, they're already there, but it's still... Should I keep... I feel like that's the sort of item I would want to store away at home, really. That's not something I would want to sell, despite kind of wanting the money from it. I think it's better if I just keep it. Sell off those chainmail pieces right here, one by one for alchemy.
You've made a good
Mercantile experience, rather. Champion's necklace I will sell, though, because you won't need it. Look at the money. Those gold trim shoes, I was supposed to save at home, but I can acquire more. They're not that hard to find. Mithril gear. Red silk robes, also supposed to keep those at home. You know what, I might as well just go over here and buy back those shoes straight away.
A bargain at any price.
What a bargain. Bought it back for more than I sold it to you for. That's what I call a real bargain. Shield of the Flame.
That's a good deal.
Good. Thank you. Now, got a couple of these extra mortars and pestles. I can sell the alembic, because I don't need that. Cure Disease is unnecessary since we have a spell for that. And I can sell off most of these except for Restore Health, Skooma, and Sorcery. Then I'm going to sell off most of these ingredients, because even if I make potions with these, I'm not going to make enough money. It's not going to be worth it. Sell off that, sell off these scrolls that I found.
That seems a fair price.
And make sure to keep the skill books. I mean, I could probably sell the Black Arrow. I won't need 2 copies of it, I'll sell it. Can get some keys, there you go. You can go on a great adventure. Sell off the Greater Soul Gems. Might as well. Farless Stone, I want to get more money.
That's more than you've
Silver
made a
nuggets, good repair hammer. Okay, 24k everybody. Not too shabby. We still have a couple of things here that we would like to sell if possible, but nothing that's immediately super apparent, so I think that's good for now.
Another satisfied customer.
Oh, you satisfy me, my lady.
I offer the finest goods and the lowest
Just want to double check that I didn't accidentally sell a Nirnroot. Yeah, I was afraid I was clicking too fast there and accidentally sold one. That would have sucked. Any rumors?
If you're looking for armor, you should speak with Tertia Viducia.
Viducia.
Goodbye.
Great name. Okay, let's have a little bit of a look at our stats here. Wow. Let's see, what's our Mercantile looking like right now? Okay, so we're gonna need 4 more levels of Mercantile. It's gonna push us up to 70%, still looking pretty good. So I think I'm actually going to train a little bit of Mercantile right now. Does she have something stackable? Can I interest
you in some of my wares?
It would be great if she has iron arrows. Okay, so it would be good if she had even more, but I think there's a little bug where it stacks over and over again. So I'm gonna buy a lot of arrows from this girl, and I'm going to sell them back, and we're going to speed up the footage of me doing that until we can hit 75 Mercantile. It's gonna be an important milestone for us. So, I say, let's get...
Be seeing you.
Let's get to selling. There we go. Negotiation, bargaining, dickering, haggling. They're all a means to an end, getting the best price for your goods. You are now an expert of Mercantile. You can now invest in a shop. Give the merchant money to permanently increase his shop's available gold by 500. Do you realize how good that is? Because in Oblivion, it's all based on how much money the merchant has in stock. They don't ever run out, but they have a max cap. So, check this out.
Thank you for your patronage.
Let's say I wanted to invest.
I would gladly let you invest in my shop. The extra coin will allow me to purchase more goods from adventurers such as yourself.
500 gold removed, so it's a one-time payment.
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
But now she can buy stuff for even higher prices, which is insanely cool. Now imagine we do this to like a proper merchant, a merchant that's really good. Like imagine if we do it to somebody like Thoronir, who can be pushed so far, or we do it to Fatizolus, who already has a max cap of like 1,500, I believe he has, or even more. Like it's insane. It's a great little bonus for us. So it's something I want to do. Now, investing in all merchants is actually a goal.
Farewell.
Ah, well met, Keld of the Isles. I haven't seen you around before.
Keld of the Isles, guardian of the Fighters Guild. And how did I achieve that high rank, you ask?
I don't know.
Patience, caution. Slow and steady wins the race, my father always.
Oh, I didn't mean to cancel. Oh, well, now we never get to hear his words of wisdom.
I settled down here. Nice place. Little slow, but it suits me. Burrs grow kosh as a bear sometimes, but I got thick skin. Doesn't bother me.
Yeah, he's a bit of a douche.
Hey, you're the one they call the hero of Kvatch, aren't you?
That's me.
Farewell.
Farewell. I'll be going now. Ta-ta.
Well met.
So now, whenever we come to a city, we need to consider visiting the different merchants. Let's get into Marina's wonder. Oh, she's just... Sorry, I had to get that out of my system. Now that we can invest in them, it's important that we do that because some merchants, they're gonna die. So now that we have this feature unlocked, I am super happy. I can breathe a little sigh of relief, and I'm going to bring up a little list of merchants. Okay, so in this town, there are about 7 or 8 merchants that we want to talk to, and merchants include everybody we can open a barter window with. So even people like the Wood Elf who runs the Newlands Lodge is somebody we would need to have a quick chat with. Oh wow, this place is
You have the hands of a
booming.
healer.
Hey everybody.
What have you been up to?
Man,
Heard that the
Muscles
great
on you.
houses of
just
Morrowind
orcs and Dunmer. How many orcs are in here? 6 orcs in one place. Really makes you realize how little variety there is in the Shreks. All the Shreks in town. Okay, let's block that out. Block out all the noise and invest.
I would gladly let you invest in my shop.
Okay, there we go. Invested.
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
As you can see though, she has very little golds, but some of them, if you find somebody who's a novice, we can probably push them to buy stuff for 99% of the price, you know? So we can get some pretty good deals with smaller items. Now, there were 2 inns in town, wasn't there? Because we also have the Cheydinhal Bridge Inn right here, where we need to go and talk to Mariana. Hello.
Mariana and Sharia, hostess of Cheydinhal Bridge Inn. We provide beds and food to persons of quality in the Cheydinhal community.
You sound a little stuck up.
The Count, Andel Indaris, is a Lalu parvenu, but his steward, Naspia Cosma, does her best to coach him on the finer points of imperial etiquette. Our most celebrated citizen is Raith Lathandis, the famous painter. Speak to his wife, and she might let you take a peek into his studio.
Already been there, that was a terrifying place.
I would gladly let you invest in my shop.
Bada-bam!
Can I interest you in some...
And she's an apprentice. Cool stuff. Alright.
Farewell.
Farewell. Now with those 2 out of the way, we should go to the Mages Guild. And I finally learned the location of the Mages Guild in Cheydinhal. I always struggle to find it. I don't think I've ever stopped to appreciate this statue over here. That looks pretty cool. Okay, let's go to the Mages Guild and let's find Aelanwai. Can't remember who that is. Are you just,
Greetings,
wow.
Evoker.
You know, save some for the rest of us.
A pleasure to speak with you.
Sipping that skooma, I saw you.
I would gladly let you invest in my shop.
Yay!
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Fortunately, we can't get expert gear yet in stores.
Good day.
2 more levels though, and we'll be there. Another one that we can cross off the list. Okay, so Who's next then? There should be a couple more stores that we want to stop by. We want to stop by Machna's Books, which is actually straight around the corner. We also want to stop by the Marsh Rider, which should be right here. It's so convenient when all the shops are in one district, you know? Hello.
The March Riders.
Hey, hey.
For the right price, I can make anything good as new.
Fix it for me, will ya? Thank you. Probably should have fixed some of it myself, come to think of it, but I'm lazy.
Did you know we have the finest horses in Cyrodiil? Right here in town? Black Waterside Stables. The best thoroughbred blacks.
Yeah, they're pretty good. Not Shadowmere, but they're pretty good.
I would gladly let you invest in my shop.
Boom, boom, boom. I want you in my room. Let's spend the night together, invest in each other's shops, if you get my meaning. Okay, that was lewd, sorry. Okie dokie. I believe this is the last person that we need to do here in Cheydinhal.
Yes,
Now, Machna, isn't she a pretty hard negotiator, I think?
I would gladly let you invest in my shop.
Thank you.
Let's do business.
Let's see. Yeah, she's an expert. That she is. But look, though, you can sell stuff for a pretty high price at this chick's place, though. That must be said. The boots are bloody bounding right here. She's way too good, though. I don't want to use her as a merchant, really. All right, thanks, girl.
Be seeing you.
And that is Borbagra Uzgash from... Wait, there are actually 2 merchants in here, isn't there? There are 2 orcs in the same shop. One is upstairs.
Go ahead, please.
Hey, Magra.
I would gladly let you invest in my shop.
Damn, we're losing a lot of gold doing this, but at the same time, it is worth it. We've talked to Borba, we talked to Dervara, Ailenwy, Machna, Magra, Mariana, and Tersha Vidusha. Now, originally, you could invest in Mirage Dar, in the Dark Brotherhood. I don't know. Basically, Mirage Dar, yes, he is a merchant, but you cannot actually invest in him, so he doesn't count in a statistic. I'm not sure if that's something the unofficial Oblivion patch added, or if it's been like that from the vanilla game. I think it might have been like that from the vanilla game. That's just how it is. We cannot invest in Mirage Dar despite him being a merchant, so he doesn't count towards the statistic. But now we can pull up something like the stores invested in statistic. Boom. 7 stores, and we were looking for 7 merchants. So, there we go. Cheydinhal has been invested in, and that feels great. Now, we've been doing quite a lot of different things here, doing a lot of training, but now I think it's about time we made our way back to the Imperial City. We want to talk to Ravenous Polis, try to find a cure for vampirism, if there is such a thing. Then we also want to assassinate Phalian, the high elf we heard about, who likes to take long walks. He might be a little difficult to locate, but we'll see what we can do. And then on the way, I do believe there are actually a couple of Nirnroot that we might want to grab. Bring up a map. Yes, indeed. So as we travel along the road here, we can keep our eyes open for those. Should go fairly quickly, though. Because right up here near Barren Cave, you might remember that there's a little bit of a pond. It has a little bit of an idyllic setting, and close to water, that's just where you want to go if you want to find these places. Oh wow, looks like we have a Minotaur here guarding the Nirnroots. Hiya! Ho ho! Hoo! Toss it out! Yeah! Ooh. Good thing that was good enough. Doink. And he's out of here. Pick that up. So might as well sell it. If you don't get the merchant in time, fine, I'll just drop it. No need to worry. Let's go see. Ooh. Found a Nirnroot plant there. All hidden. And one at the other end up here. Grab that with us as well. Feels so good being able to check these things off the statistics, because if we do them while we're still out doing the main adventuring with the questing and everything, then it feels like much less of a chore, and it feels like we're actually doing a little bit of... We're making progress. That's what it feels like. So, let's get back down on the road, and then we need to check out a little pond over in this general area, because that's going to contain another Nirnroot that we did not get on the way. So let's pot that Traveler's Grace, and let's get going. I'm really liking this casual attire though, it looks really good. I don't know if I'm gonna get used to this speed, it's so absurd. It's ludicrous. Come on. How is this at all okay in any capacity? Alright, mud crabs. Yeah, our weapon is powerful enough to slay mud crabs at the very least. I hear more of them around, but if they want to come fight me, well, I wish them luck. Let's see if we can't find where this Nirnroot is hiding. Let's see if we can maybe slay the mud crab that's lurking here as well. Oh, there you go. Bam! Nirnroot has been collected. Nice. At least, like, before, back in the day when we started out, we had to dedicate an episode to traveling to a city. And while I really like that, once we'd already done the travel, I would either cut out the journey to the city or just speed it up. But I feel like this is a pretty good middle thing, because I still get to... Oh, there's... These things are still here. I still get to do the travel and talk, but it doesn't take up the entire episode, which I really like. Now, apparently, there's also one Nirnroot right down here by the water's edge. So let's go looking for that. Let's ignore that boar over there. See if we can't find what we want to find. Oh, there we go. Right under the docks there. Thank you. Which also boosts our swimming speed because it boosts our athletics and speed, so that's the wonderful thing about it. Then I believe over here we have the prison area. I think we want to just get over to Raminus Polis as soon as possible. Now, for the quest, I believe we are going to need 5 empty grand soul gems for the Cure for Vampirism quest, which is going to be difficult to get. Because if we get them, we will probably automatically fill them accidentally. So when we get them, we have to be super careful about how we dispatch of enemies, because all of our main methods of killing things automatically trap a soul. And if we defile the soul gem, then we have to go and find a new one, and they can be a little bit tricky to find. So, well, we'll deal with that sorrow when we... That sorrow, you know? That's... not, it doesn't translate all that well for Norwegian, but we'll go with it. Let's go looking for Raminus over here. See if he's down to...
I hope the work at Vatican goes well.
Alright, we also had to go back and report that. Well, then I guess we're just on our roll.
You should be helping Irlav Jarol, shouldn't you?
Yeah, I'll go talk to him, but first I wanted to talk to you about a cure for vampirism.
I'm pleased that you would ask. There is a way, though it's not known to me. Count Isildur of Skingrad has done the most recent research on a cure, I believe. He's what you might call a vested interest in the subject.
Yes.
I suggest you travel there and seek an audience with him. Given your condition, I believe he may assist you.
Alright. Back to Skingrad, then.
Good luck with Irlav's project.
Thank you. I'll go find Irlav straight away. Tell him the good news.
What can I do for you, Archmage?
Any new books you've been reading?
That Hannibal Traven. Some say that he's misusing his position as Archmage to further his own personal agenda. Personally, I think that's very, it's very douchey. That's just not okay. Gonna wait around. It's the 31st of Evening Star. It's about to pass into the new freaking year. Alright. Irlav.
What's this? Some sort of alien artifact?
It is.
Well, Romanus was right in sending you out there. Good work. I'll be sure and put in a good word for you.
Thank you. Quest completed.
Good day.
Good day, sir. Let's see. Is Raminus up? Maybe he's gonna be a little late. Better tell him that I've done what I was supposed to do. Oh no. The vampirism is growing. You dream of long days spent basking in the sunlight of your native lands. You feel the warmth and the heat and feel your body become refreshed. Then you awaken, knowing it was but a dream. That's made us more powerful, but now we're taking sun damage. Weakness to fire, but also fortifying a lot of our attributes. And also several of our skills, like acrobatics and illusion and such, so they're boosted up to pretty high level. Destruction 2? I can't remember exactly what it boosts. But we have sneak, mysticism, illusion, hand-to-hand, destruction. We actually get destruction and athletics, acrobatics. It's good, but...
Greetings, Guildmate.
Good work at Vatican. Jorol is quite pleased with the information now coming in about the site.
I'm glad.
There is another predicament, which I believe you can also help resolve, if you feel ready for it.
Alright, but let's talk about my advancement first.
You become more valuable to the guild with each passing day. The guild wishes to reward that, and so you are raised to the rank of conjurer. Accept these robes and wear them with pride.
Thank you. Robe of the Conjurer. Now let's talk about the task you mentioned.
Are you prepared to begin your next task for the guild?
I'm good.
Excellent. You have become most reliable, and I assure you that the council appreciates it. Now, to the matter at hand. In order to deal with the apparent growing problem of necromancers in Cyrodiil, the council needs as much information as possible. The Mystic Archives have been consulted with minimal success. Guild members are investigating other avenues, but I believe more can be learned here.
What do you mean?
What little we know makes no sense in a larger context. For example, why was Falcar, who we know now to be part of this cult of necromancers, in possession of black soul gems? The Archmage has other reports of these gems being associated with necromancers, but we do not know why. We don't even know what they do. We have overlooked these questions because we are so focused on rooting out the necromancers as quickly as possible.
You're talking to the right girl. I might know a thing or two about black soul gems, but let's keep that on the down low. What do I need to do?
I'd like you to speak with Tarmina at the Mystic Archives. She is our specialist on Magica Arcana and has been helping gather information. I believe we have been asking her the wrong questions, taxing her too much with vague attempts to make sense of all that we know. Speak with her specifically about these black soul gems, if she knows anything about their powers or creation. An insight into their origins may lead us to those who are responsible for them.
Yes, those bastards! How dare they make black soul gems? It's inhumane, it's awful, it's wonderful to have this power. Ow! Well then. The wonders of being a vampire, everybody. I am going to cook. I am going to be burned alive being outside. This is bad. This is really, really bad. Now, I don't actually want to pursue Mage skill right now. We've been doing a lot of Mage skill. I want to continue with the Dark Brotherhood. I want us to get a proper assassination in. That's what I want to do right now. And so that's exactly what we aim to do. So, first and foremost, we're going to make our way back into the city right here, and I need to find
really get to a healer. You're looking rather pale.
Oh no, Hieronymus Lex is onto me. He knows. Oh no. Hopefully our suit can help us fix our personality disorder. Or not personality disorder, but our personality is essentially, maybe it doesn't get stunted yet, but eventually people won't even talk to you. Like, you can't even get a cure for vampirism from Raminus because he'll just moan about, oh, get away from me, you beast! Oh boy. Well, I think we need to, maybe I can seek refuge in the arena. Yes, let's seek refuge in the arena. Maybe we can even do a few more missions in the next episode, because I do believe we're getting to about that time where we should consider leaving it at that, but I am having such a good time I feel like we're really making some progress now that we're doing the Nirnroot hunts, and we finally got that expert Mercantile, and oh, it's wonderful. Hey, Hundalin. You doing okay? You feeling alright? That's good. That's good. Don't mind me. Just burning up in the sunlight. Nothing to see here. Oh. There we go. Once again. Underground. Now this is where I belong. I think I should go and get myself a new raiment, because I know I'm going to forget it. That's just the kind of person I am. Bam! Good. Now, we could have a hood with this, but it's gonna look really bad. But, I mean, we're gonna look bad now. Regardless, really. Well, guys and girls, life as a vampire it's gonna be pretty tough, actually. We need to try to find somebody to feed on, otherwise we'll have to fight this arena battle while getting scorched in the sun. But at least it's adding some variety, you know? It's still gonna be a while until we can cure it, so we'll just have to learn how to live with our sickness. So, have a still good day. Take care and stay awesome. But most importantly, everybody, stay dark. Goodbye.